The beauty of Prague is witness to its rich and turbulent history. It reads like emotional braille reflecting the city's ever-present intellectual and cultural heartbeat. For over 200 years, the Academy of Arts, Architecture and Design has been incubating Czech creative talent across disciplines, including glass. Here, the centuries-old tradition of handmade cut crystal is mentored and new provocative ways of thinking about this fragile yet powerful material encouraged. Former graduate Rony Plesl is one of the country's most celebrated glass designers, and he now heads up the university's department.
If somebody asks me, Rony, you can tell us what is modern now, what color is modern and what shape is modern and what is trendy. Everywhere I said same, now is only one modern thing, emotions. Because every day you can find million pictures on website, but to create original decoration, this is very difficult, and it must be about emotions.
Tutelage here is based on a strong intellectual ideology and a simple, honest philosophy.
If you are making another handcraft like ceramic, graphic, painting, you can make these pieces yourself. But glass, it's very special because it's teamwork. And if I'm teaching students, I'm speaking about mentality of glassmakers, that it's not good to be proud only. Artists must be humble too.
Plesl's philosophy pivots around his open glass approach, where boundaries are blurred between architecture, design, fine art, and glass. The work he produces in his eponymous studio is testament to this. His limited edition creations and one-of-a-kind commissions are as close to architecture as they are to sculpture and to practical objects of desire.
This is object, statue. This is like statue. And drinking glass must be about proportions, about perfect handcraft, perfect architecture. It must be like art. And in this sentence, it's all my philosophy.
Drawing is one of the key pillars in the Academy's training, and former student Katerina Smolíkova's background in fine arts and graphic design provided the perfect foundation to build upon from the illustrious glass masters who teach at the school.
Takže pro mě určitě první start je tahle škola a mnoho lidí mi tady pomohlo a stále se sem vracím. Teď jsem tady a mluvím tady s vámi a prostě pořád na to mám nějaký, jakoby, pořád to ve mně je. Skončila jsem před 2 lety školu a pořád se sem ráda vracím a je tady spoustu lidí, kteří jsou fantastický a ví o technologii skla strašně moc a dokážou poradit.
Katerina is part of a new generation of exciting Czech artists working in the unpredictable and magical medium of glass. She draws inspiration from nature and from poetry and enjoys the wild elements of coincidence and surprise integral to working in glass.
Já si myslím, že hlavně mnoho lidí má různý přístupy, že každý ten umělec je prostě osobnost a já si myslím, že to je dobře, že prostě je dobře, aby ty světy, aby ty lidi fungovali a dělali a ty lidi to dělali tak, jak opravdu myslí, jaký jsou a myslím si, že každý svět, každá fantazie má nárok na život a že prostě je strašně fajn, když je to různorodý, když ty přístupy jsou právě různorodý. No, je to vždycky na tom autorovi, aby si šel tou vlastní cestou a vyjádřil v podstatě sám sebe nebo to, co cítí a myslí, jak myslí.
Architects Michal, Froněk and Němeček are former graduates of Prague's Academy of Art, Architecture and Design. Working in glass is integral to the practice they set up together in 1990 and reflects their shared passion for this otherworldly material.
First time when I was in the hot shop, that was like a miracle, because from the sand or from the natural material by the fire, you got a new item, new life from that. So that was really fascinating. And I think for all of us, all designers or people who work in a factory, it's something which really, it's like magnetic. You saw it, you remember, and you love it. Every single factory have their own recipes or own technique which they use, which is typical for them. Still, they exist really like masters from the Middle Ages, together with new technology.
Experimenting with and mastering new technology is at the heart of their work. We see this in their cutting-edge designs for Czech glass producer Bomma, which marry bohemian traditions with robotic precision glass cutting. This cross-pollination of contrasts celebrates the alchemy of glass production close at heart to the Czech creative community.
The Czechs are quite emotional, and I think the creativity comes from this, the history and the place where the Bohemian nation is placed. The place forms the DNA of the nation really, sometimes in good ways, sometimes in bad, of course. But if we are talking about the creativity and emotion, I think it's a result of the spot where we are.
In Prague, for Monocle, I'm Gillian Tobias.